I think that many of us don't realize how precious it is that we are able to choose our partner out of freedom. So many people in this world can't. So it's very special and very precious. And yet it's incredible that even when we choose out of freedom, out of our heart's desire, we still notice that it's challenging to live together with another human being. Because even if we experience them as our soulmate, as someone we want to spend our life with, we are still bound probably to bump heads, to have disagreements, to want different things because we are still two different bodies and two different personalities. This is why I really, really encourage you not to wait until the distance between of you grew, but to invest in learning how to feel each other, how to balance the energy of your relationship, how to cross the bridge and see things from the perspective of the other person, how to have them be able to do the same and hear you, how to turn your frustrations into gifts that are growing each one of you as personalities, as individuals, but that is also improving your couple satisfaction, your couple relationship. Now, there are two ways in which you can engage in this process. One, it's if you come to me online, and another, if you arrive here at Encounterland for a 3-day intensive. I really like to offer online package. Initially, I didn't think it's very efficient, but my clients convinced me that this is not the case. It's extremely helpful if you have little children or if you cannot travel, because then we can schedule a time that is working for you. It's broken into these 10 sessions. You have an opportunity to practice between the sessions. So that's really, I would say that's um, I think most efficient way to engage in this learning. But sometimes you're in crisis, and this is when you feel that you need an intensive, or you feel that you want to be in this kind of luxurious really experience of being in a beautiful forest surrounded by amazing nature, having access to sauna and a hot tub ceremony in the forest under the stars, being fed by someone else so you don't have to worry about it, being able to learn in this very nurturing and mellow way different practices. I like to incorporate energy alignment practice. I like to do sound baths so that you are able to connect to the power of the sound and how healing and balancing, harmonizing that is. We often, if you are in crisis, we often go into processes from imago therapy and counter-centered couples therapy that help two people connect heart to heart, essence to essence, and work, really learn the process to work with certain childhood wounds, to find a way how to communicate and truly hear each other. Anyhow, in any case, we are starting these two processes the same way. We are going to be connecting to your dreams, and I'm going to be helping you to establish a very intimate connection to your heart and to your desire, so that you can see what is it that you are wanting to create as a couple. Each one of you, we are going to do it together. You are able, of course, to hear what your partner is desiring. It's usually a very emotional and moving process because our dreams are so beautiful, so powerful. And I'm going to be helping you actually throughout the process. I'm going to focus now on online process to connect more and more to the energy and to your ability to manifest that which you desire. So we are constantly going to be looping back, and I'm going to be holding that vision that you are going to be sharing with me as our North Star, so that I know that this is where we are going there. This is where we are taking the learning, the process of 10 sessions. After this first session, we often meet individually. I will meet with each one of you separately so that I can better understand your background, sometimes things that maybe you don't know how to communicate to your partner, or maybe we are going to be touching on subjects that have been inflammatory. I'm going to use these sessions to also help you gain your personal practice, your personal ritual that you are going to be taking to your day to day to help you individually. Now, the remaining 7 sessions may look different for different couples. So, for example, if I notice that one of you, if we understand that one of you has a certain, for example, sexual trauma from before your relationship, I'm going to be meeting with you separately. Maybe depending on what happened, maybe I will recommend a separate 10 session packet. Or maybe we will realize that just couple sessions is really enough. These sessions are very powerful. It's not usual talk therapy. We are going to be cultivating your ability to be radically present to yourself with unconditional love, and that truly does wonders. You will expand your ability to feel. You will expand your ability to love and be compassionate to yourself and to your partner. These things really go hand in hand. What we usually work with and connect to within this process is a need to develop emotional intelligence so that you can take care of yourself, so that you can regulate yourself when you're out of balance, less expecting your partner to do it for you. Unfortunately, this dynamic is often there. There will be a certain person who is more containing the emotions of the other person, and that just messes a lot of things up. You need to be able to be your own individual so that when you come into the relationship, you come to nourish, you come to give. And then, of course, you are going to be receiving something beautiful, because you can imagine if two people come from that place, from overflowing place into a couple space, then it's going to be very nourishing and very satisfying. I'm going to be teaching you practices for energy alignment. That's very exciting. It will fill you up with all kinds of amazing sensations. In some cases, we will need to learn how to cross the bridge and how to listen. So you are going to be learning communication practices that you will be able to implement even after this course. And I'm really excited to get to know you. So if you've been curious about what I've been saying so far, and you have questions, or you wonder how I would approach your specific challenge, your specific situation, please click the button below and schedule a free clarity call. It's 30 minutes. You will be able to see how it is to be in space with me, to be held by me. And you also will be able to see what I suggest in your specific case.